Dolly Parton, and so they didn't need a trailer for that, right? Yeah. So the last film for the night is Here I Am, Dolly Parton on Netflix. It came out in 2019. Let's see, Dolly Parton as herself, Mac Davis as self, Jane Fonda as self, Lily Tomlin as self, Porter Wagner through what they call archive footage, self, Linda Perry, self, right? Yeah. So let's go through what the synopsis of this is. The rise, decline, and return of Dolly Parton from childhood to 21 to her worldwide fame and acclaim to the slowdown to the maintain to a successful life. This documentary covers it all, right? So when you find out so many things about Dolly Parton, right? Akita's Garden said 100, 100, 100. Thank you so much. That's on the YouTube chat, right? So look, you learn so much about Dolly Parton in this documentary on Netflix, right? You will be entertained because the music is good, right? She comes back from the hills of Tennessee, right? And she raises to the point to where she rescues her family members, right? I mean, it's just an awesome story. It's like it's the same story. They're in the hills of Tennessee, no way out. Right. Same thing that's happening, like how they have the opiate now. Right. The alcoholism, etc., right? That wasn't touched, but that's what's happening in Appalachia. That's what's happening to the mountain people, right? Same type of thing that's happening to another group of people that they're trying to forget, which is American blacks. So you have the situation with drugs, alcoholism, etc., unemployment. They have unemployment, right? And so it's similar, and so you can appreciate the story because of that similarity, right? So Dolly Parton, Here I Am, plus the music is good, plus you have a cameo by Whitney Houston, right? Because if you did not know,
what's the name of the song?
What's the name of the song?
I Will Always Love You.
I Will Always Love You.
And I love how Dolly Parton, she said that, what did she say? That song made me, what did she say? Rich.
She made me rich.
She said Whitney made me
someone
rich.
asked her, the person who was doing the documentary asked her, you didn't hear it, but her response was in full sentences. So you can say, so the person must have asked her and said, did you feel any kind of way with Whitney Houston singing your song that you had such a big hit with? And you have to listen to what she had to say, right? And it's just real good. And it goes through how she creates songs because she is a prolific songwriter and she loves being famous. Right? Not so much a celebrity. She doesn't do the celebrity thing, but she loves being famous. She's there with her fans. Her fans love her. She goes to the grocery store, as Dolly, right? And so it's a real great piece to watch, to learn and hear about something that you usually don't hear about if you're American black, right? Hear some music, learn where some music was reinterpreted to make a big hit for the Bodyguard.
I love when they asked her which did she love more, like singing and writing, and she said her passion is in the writing. She loves to write, and she's wrote so many beautiful songs that she's performed, as well as other artists, right? And it's a really, really great documentary because those who are fans will just love her even more because she has such a beautiful spirit. And she's a businesswoman, you know, and she's just the all around like package. She's not just a performer, you know. Behind this performer is a writer and a businesswoman. She has her own amusement park, right? Dollywood. And speaking of Dollywood, when she found out that like one of the statues was one of a Confederate soldier, right? And the first thing she did is when they came to her about it, she said, okay, well, remove it. I don't want that represented, you know, at my amusement park. Mm-hmm. So she didn't even have to think twice.
Right.
You know,
she didn't have to think twice.
Yeah.
Right? So look, Tanya M. Congress, what's going on to Tanya M. Congress? She's been chiming in all night. You know, we do our show Monday through Friday.
Yep.
We produce our show Monday through Friday.
Observations. 9:30
a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday on the Film Review Life channel. Make sure that you subscribe and you're there. We hit information that most definitely one day might save your life. But anyway, she asked, what network is the Grim Sleeper and the Undoing on? The Grim Sleeper is on Amazon Prime.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the Undoing is on
HBO.
HBO.
And then the Velvet Buzz.
The Velvet Buzzsaw.
We didn't
is
say
Netflix.
Netflix, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Here I Am, Dolly Parton, Netflix.
Yeah.
And of course, the movie Stars in My Crown, 1950. You can see that it was Turner Movie Classics, but you can also see Hulu,
and then some other places.
Right, and Amazon, right? Okay. So let's see. Cinematography on Here I Am, Dolly Parton. Cinematography is a 10.
Yes.
Storyline, through line, going from her being a wee pup up into adulthood.
Right.
Is a 10.
Right.
Sound recording, very important. Catching those classic moments of what was happening in the Tennessee Hills and being able to mix and make it sound great to correspond with modern sound today. That's a 10.
Yep.
Character arc, how she arced from being wet behind the ears, 21-year-old coming into her own, into the juggernaut that she is today.
Yeah.
That is a 10. Her ability within 9 to 5.
Oh yeah.
To act and emote, and she had never taken any acting lessons.
Really?
But Jane Fonda made sure the character was wrote especially for her.
Oh, that was nice.
Right? And it would fit it. She said, well, that's just me, so I'll just play it. And that's a 10. Wardrobe and sets, right? Her sets for her shows were excellent, and the wardrobe and her wigs, man.
Oh yeah,
those blonde wigs, like the way the blonde wigs going, you can't tell where her line starts and where it's a 10. Locations that they showed you from the Tennessee Hills to Nashville to global around the world. That's a 10.
Yeah.
The storyline. I don't know how I got that twice, but storyline twice. But anyway, we're gonna skip that. Believability, right?
Yeah.
Believability. Oh no, story beats. I don't know why I said storyline. Story beats, connecting her youth to adulthood to success for the day and how those lessons built her for right now. That's a 10. Believability is a 10. Historical facts, again talking about the Tennessee Hills and what was going on up there at the time as she was coming up. That's a 10. What would you give Here I Am?
I would definitely give it a 10 for all the reasons you said. But I'm glad you mentioned the 9 to 5 because her acting. That's another thing. Like you said, she is a juggernaut because she just masters everything across the board. Music, business, as well as in acting. And she is in one of my favorite films, Steel Magnolia.
Steel Magnolia.
Yeah,
right?
you know, and she was also in 2012. She starred in Joyful Noise with Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So her acting ability it cannot be questioned at this point.
No.